Hey, family, positive vibes, motivation, inspiration, love, light, positive energy, goodwill all your way. I am the greatest healer of all time with the message bad health is big business. I'm here to put them out of business. Please like and share and subscribe if this has been a blessing to you. If we are what we eat, if we cheat, we must treat. Eat right, treat right. I need you guys on a massage bed twice a month. Open up that lymph system, decompress that nervous system, guys. Stay away from shellfish, pork, crab, squid. Carries a negative energy we can't manifest with. And that is actually the meaning of our video today. Before we get started, guys, please stop cutting your hair as an outer representation of your nervous system. Your electricity unit. Put an electric current next to your hair, watch it come alive. So if you cut a live cord, trauma is outside, short circuiting on the inside, head swelling, male pattern baldness, PTSD, and stroke at an all-time high, at an age of all-time low, guys. Guys, the word of the day, we're going to talk about clean food. We're going to talk about dirty food. There's only two categories worth of food out there, and I want to make sure that everyone is in the clean frequency of manifestations. I want to make sure that your energy is cleared up so you can actually have clean manifestations, so you don't live in lack. You have $1 million, billion mind, and for some reason, you have not even come close to that check. Let me help you clear your energies, guys. Think of the food that you eat. It's said in some sacred texts that a legion of demons, a legion of dirty spirits were cast on into a crowd, a legion of pigs. And then they're thrown off into the ocean, off a river, off a cliff into the ocean. Those pigs die with a legion full of demons. They usually say demons, evil spirits come in sevens. So let's just say one piece of bacon, pork, 7 of their buddies coming. Let's talk a little bit further, guys. While those pigs are drowning in the ocean, what would eat that pig? What type of birds from the air, fowl from the air, and what type of fish from the sea would actually pick and scavenge on animals such as a pig or anything they can get their mouths on just for survival? Guys, these are the things I need you to think of, because if a pig has 7 of his buddies off of one meal, have a legion of bad spirits in them, what do you think the scavengers have? Thinking what to eat. I'll tell you what's clean. Red meat, you guys are good. Don't relish in eating the blood, that's not good for you, but red meat's good for you. Beef is good, chicken's good, turkey's good. Fish with fin and scale is good. It seems that lamb is good. We have so many things open to our availability. Why are we worrying about the things that are detrimental to ourselves, that we've said to ourselves or been programmed to say they're good? Let me give you an example. And I don't want you to feel bad, guys, on our eating. Let's think about 400 plus years ago, this country was in slavery. The founders of this country, they taught us about God, taught slaves about God, taught us about religion, but not how to read. So there's no way that we would have been able to read and understand that even in these sacred texts, that they're telling us what these negative foods, and what they're saying is that after one meal, it's an 8-day cycle it takes for these negative energies and spirits to filter throughout your body. That's if you're quarantined for those days. We're out and about, going to work, handshaking, getting intimate, birthing children. We're passing negative energy at an all-time high. Family, friend, foe is not safe. I'm saying back in those days, slavery days, so some of us don't feel bad. We did not even have a chance. My grandma comes from a generation that chitlins, pork, pig feet, that was probably prevalent. That was more of a preference for the African American community. I'm not sure too many others, but I'm saying shrimp, lobster, crab, pork. Is this a regular cuisine within your family, within your culture? Because in those days where we weren't taught how to read, we were just taught how to fear God, not actually learn how to get to Him, not how to obey Him, not how to manifest positive blessings. Because they also say that cutting your hair, which is what they did to slaves, were a sign of disrespect. That's lack, too much sun, scorch your hair, male pattern baldness. Your hair is a representation of your nervous systems. There's energy in there. You cut it, it's going to singe. It's going to actually short circuit head swelling, PTSD, male pattern baldness. A lot of this stuff is in these books that we have not cared to just open up and read about. This video today is just really about the food. I urge you, please, think of what the animals that you actually partake in, that some people say are delicacies, some people say are cuisines. You are what you eat. So what do they eat? If you cheat, sometimes we might have a break in. I'm urging us to actually get into the obedience of not breaking our cycle and having a cheat day, because it's so detrimental. If you're supposed to be quarantined for 8 days, it's not too many of us have the access to just quarantine ourselves just so we can eat a certain meal. I'm urging us to have obedience over sacrifice. Once you realize what these foods are doing and you are actually putting not only yourself, your family, friends, foe in danger, you won't even chance it. The knowledge is within you, the knowledge is in front of you. I'm just here to bring it and just shine a little bit of light on it. Don't feel bad. No generation feel bad, because this whole this country has been built on an understanding and over on a spell that generations that has educated us, that educated you, generations on generations, have been under a spell that we're just finally breaking, guys. I just urge you to read your sacred texts, meditate. If you don't want to read the sacred text, let's take it to science. Think of what these things eat. Can you manifest $1 billion, $1 million company off crap? A lot of people are eating barbecued fried poop in all its glory. It takes some of us to actually tell you, when it comes to milk, guys, who says milk does the body good? There's so many lactose intolerant in the world, it's ridiculous. I'm asking you. What do you have to really squeeze on for a substance to come out? If you leave it out long enough, it smells foul. Men, we have a certain substance that is quite like to that. I'm not putting that in my cereal. I'm not sure who's been coaching us on certain diets and saying it's okay, but when you really realize what you're eating, what you're ingesting, from milk to ice cream, they're substitutes, beautiful substitutes. But if you choose to invest in your death by not even thinking about investing in your life or what is actually good for your body, you can sacrifice you, don't sacrifice your family. They need a chance, you need a chance. And the great part about it is, now that we are knowledgeable of this, let's start to break the cycle. Let's start on our fasts, because my babies, guaranteed, we're going to be starting our 40-day fast quite soon, and we're going to be in it together, in it to win it. And once we get out, we're not going to go back to cheating. We're heading from the 3D to the 5D, where we're changing old slothful behaviors. We're letting go negative energies. We're manifesting positive blessings, light, prosperity, money, wealth, land. That's the only thing that's ahead of us right now. And if it starts with just our diet, that's a small act of obedience. You know what sacrifice would be? You continue to eat these things and you sacrifice your beauty, sacrifice your family, you sacrifice your frequency, you sacrifice your manifestations. Obedience over sacrifice, guys, is the name of the game. So positive vibes, motivation, inspiration, love, light, positive energy, goodwill all your way. I am the greatest healer of all time, with the message, bad health is big business. I'm here to put them out of business. If we are what we eat, if we cheat, we must treat. I ask you, please like, share, and subscribe if this has been helpful to you. I say all this with a light heart. I say this with no offense, and I pray I don't offend anyone. But I hope that I can share this knowledge with you, where you'll be attuned. You can make the shift and start living a much more comfortable life. Because if you eat right, you feel right, You feel right, you feel good, you can manifest much better, much quicker, more effectively, more potent. Love you guys.